Yeah.
Seattle, as we said, had opportunities up 14-0 to really get a hammerlock on this game. There's the interception by Cousins. They never got through the pass in his career, by
the way. 38, what are you doing? Why are you chasing it? Nigga don't know the rules. Go score. Good block. They don't call a penalty for that, do they? Oh, y'all can't play here. Purple. Orange hats. Are they going purple? Yeah, I saw. Yep, I knew it. Bo, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, run down that weak ass hill. Yeah. Where Dabo at? Yeah, let Dabo through there.
Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a crew looking to make a statement. Taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Coming out with it, it's Silver. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14. So Clemson's offense is on the field for the first time today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run around.
Good tackle, boys. Let's go.
He's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He'll field the punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage. They can play man and zone, but I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Now the play fake. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go, Nate. Let's go, baby Nate.
Touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Silver. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time. It's a seam wide open! And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the run, it's Allen. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action.
Yeah, come here.
Come here. And he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oftentimes with play action, you're
Let's go.
asking the
Let's go.
quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Flag comes in. Stroud backpedals and keeps it into the back.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg.
Come on,
nice
come on, come on.
accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Oh, you like my man?
His way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on, bro.
They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Dropping back, it's Harvin. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try and keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came into the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right, Jesse? It's really fun to be that team at the middle towards the end of the year, too, where you can play sport.
Yeah, it's all about building, too. Just one game at a time, and it just takes one win to get the season completely turned around. This team has not yet quit on the year. They're still out playing hard with great effort. They just got to put a full game together.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the entire playbook is wide open on 2nd and short like this. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Iptay if they can stop him on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Reeder. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Oh, he didn't get it by 1. That's cool.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. The corners are walked up tight. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. Going to swing it on 2nd down.
Oh, that's mine.
And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Walker, 2nd down carry.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air, it's Otis. Using the quick game. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going downfield for the big play.
They have just got to find a way to get off the field. Been hard for this pass rush to get at Darnold. This time he's got plenty of time. Runs out of it. Loses the ball to scramble. And it's recovered in the end zone. Touchdown, Texans on the takeaway. It's Will Anderson. My goodness, somebody just turned this game on a dime. Since the pass rush hadn't gotten home until then, that mattered most.
Big kid, Will Anderson. Watch the bull rush. He just basically said, I'm going to push you back into the pocket. We're going to play tight coverage and let the rush have time to work and get there. That is this complimentary defense. Just watch him here coming off the top of the screen against Charles Cross. Just continue to push and work. And Daniil Hunter coming from the opposite side. Sam can't find an outlet.
Go for 2 here. Darnold really had a hard time tucking that ball away. Did not forget
gotten away from, you credit Will Anderson in the rush.
This to make it a 3-point game if they can convert the 2-pointer. Right on the move. Standing and puts it back line. Dalton Schultz could not come up with it. But Will Anderson gets home, knocks the ball loose, recovers it. And Houston outplayed throughout the night, hanging around. Now down just 5 midway third quarter.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of 2 elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Delivers the stiff arm. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Clemson's offense will get the football first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not...
Will Anderson just wanted to play with one team in the NFL, the Houston Texans, and defensive scheme that would allow him to just turn it loose and rush the passer.
So it starts, he's by himself, right? And then he's opposite that 3 group. Now this is what frees it there. When that guy goes this way, it's going to force that left guard to go back towards his right. That creates that one-on-one. The depth dropper right there doesn't allow that throw, and then Will wins the route. That's why you put those pass rushers by himself, though, right? Like, you go by yourself. The other 3 guys got to command some attention, go win your one-on-one.
If you're Zach Charbonnet, who's sitting out there to help Chip, you got to get more of a hit than that.
Allowing in a return, knocks out near the 40. Katie had a nice visit yesterday with Will Anderson.
Yeah, Chris, Anderson said all offseason he worked out with Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons. He said training and competing with those guys was invaluable. He said it was like having a big brother, middle brother, and he was the little brother. They keep tabs on each other. He said middle brother Parsons getting 3 sacks yesterday really put the pressure on him coming into tonight. But I think his sack and fumble recovery for the touchdown is pretty damn good.
Yeah, those are 2 guys to study. For Myles Garrett, it's like the wise old one. And he said he definitely took note of Mikey getting the 3 sacks. He said, I got to do something tonight. He has done something. Defense right back out there. Darnold dropped in the stick. No. What a play. They're consulting in on count.
That's as good of a throw as you can possibly make. Because Kamari Lassiter, I've watched...
As me earlier, the quarterback looks his way regardless of what the coverage is based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns.
Yes, sir. Man, almost got it. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it.
And I know he's looking
Oh,
that way, so
solid.
chess match with the defense and maybe ways
Oh,
they can take
2K TV.
Third and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Clemson jumps to the line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner. Got the speed, got the gun.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire, and that linebacker showed that there.
Tony can too. Let's go, my boy. You've been talking that shit, talking about you want to transfer because we giving up too many yards, nigga.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass.
Send him back. Good job with RC.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to try to get it himself.
Good job, everybody.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
A lot of other Texan defensive linemen get the attention. He's just a kind of highly coachable, workman-like guy. Very, very strong dude.
Yep, they have been playing some good fundamental defense up front.
And it's so difficult for quarterbacks because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, it confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Come on, Bradley. You already know what time it is, my boy. Just before they started, though.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and still on his feet. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 20. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. The give on the option. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. They'll run this play from the pistol. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give to the back. There he goes. The tag. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab on the big throw. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
Oh, come on.
Touchdown, Clemson. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it out. Slips through the line. Got a little room.
Oh, I knew he was going to break that tackle. I knew he was going to break it, too. I should have been leaning toward the middle of the field.
Looking for a man. It's Harvin. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. You know, when you get off to a tough start in conference play like these guys have, sometimes the temptation is just to try to get through it, play out the string. How can they turn it around?
Well, they just need to put a game together in
First down.
phases for 4 quarters, and they haven't been able to do that yet this year, especially, David, when they've gotten an ACC play.
Yeah, and they've struggled. It's not the start they wanted, but what a coach is talking about. Like, when you get some adversity, how are you going to respond? And how do we finish the second half of the season so we can build on it for the future? It's not pretty, it's not fun, but let's finish strong throughout this conference play.
So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere. Knocked down for a loss. It's 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The Tigers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Give to the running back.
Keep him in there.
Finding to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Finds a little space. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together. Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last round. They did a lot of things really well. We've just got to do a better job of finishing.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll try to do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
Oh, catch it anyway.
Opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First run of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Shoots it to the left.
Bro, what are you doing?
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the move at the 30. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll hop it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
No reason to think so far we won't see plenty more offense on display, or will the defense find an answer as we start the 2nd quarter? Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep third downs manageable for this offense.
On the run, it's Reeder. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Leaves it with the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Quarterback gets past the marker. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks the tackle.
Let's race, nigga. Let's race, hoe ass nigga. Let's race, hoe ass nigga.
And he'll take him in for a touchdown.
Let's go, Deshaun.
Great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Throw the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to UCLA. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Quickly complete.
Damn, come on.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Defense looks as if it's coming. They'll try the right side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving them some more space so we can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Man, come on.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Wants to keep it in the air. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Clemson will send the punt team out. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Now this offense is back on the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David. Turning it on!
Ooh.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Harvin. Still looking, on the move. Lets it fly. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll pull them back to within 6.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Right back to the well.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you use...
Breaks into the open. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Stay in there, little bro. Stay in, scatter, bro.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. Still running at the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. He moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Defense might bring the house here. Got his man. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout called here by the
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stay in it.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Pulls it in at the 25. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. To the air, it's Harvin. It's complete to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business. He lets one fly deep.
Come on, kid. Come on, kid.
The deep ball was there, and it just dropped through his fingers. Behind the chains now on second and long. Offense changing the play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Working that left side now. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on him if they can stop him on third down. Caught close to the marker. It's Gee. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him.
Fuck, Corey. Let go of the ball, man.
On first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. Takes the handoff. It's Reeder. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, my goodness, bro.
Complete the bullet pass on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side.
No, no! Bro. Bro, why?
Inside the touchdown, Clemson.
To protect your edges. Titus Howard, and there's your gift. You got to chip against those guys. You got to be firm on the inside versus really good pass rushers. And for C.J. Stroud right now, it's...
Turn this off, bro. something. It just took me away from it. I was running to my own fucking angle.
I just love the offense
Losing the
managing
game,
the clock
I'm
in that
supposed to
situation.
have 5
There
more
was
points.
absolutely no
Supposed to have
panic.
28.
Calm, cool, and collected all the way
Fuck,
down the field,
man.
scoring the touchdown, and now giving themselves an opportunity to take the lead in there at halftime.
And the other side of that coin, Palmer, is the defense, man. Like, we got to keep them in bounds. We got to make sure we're not giving up big plays. They can throw it over the middle of the field. The clock's our friend, and they didn't execute good enough down the stretch of that drive to force a field.
Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Looking to throw, it's Harvin. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback may change this route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got a first down. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above our drop.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. They'll open the second half on the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him.
But not before he's able to pick up the first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire.
Oh.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Can't get him to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
Damn, that's so good.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. And we'll take a
not another DB. Fuck.
Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw. It's Harvin. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella to football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Bringing the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Fair catch, called for and made. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from the long. Oh, he found a space on the right. And And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Out of the gun.
Oh, make the tackle!
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took 6 plays. And they finish it off with the score. 4. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Going right to work up top. Got a man. It's Reeder. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Reeder. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless, those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snares it outside. It's Reeder.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be in it.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. They'll throw it from the red zone. Let's it fly. He caught it.
I'm on the 2.
He was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Go straight ahead. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he's for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. Looking downfield, it's Otis. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it.
And that's a sneaky big 2-point conversion right there by this offense. Like, cutting the lead now. They're only down by 3. I think this is big because you put some game pressure now on the other side of the football. This offense now knows they have to come out here, score some points, or this could get interesting.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. They go to the ground. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get Pats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Be on the way, bro. Be on the way, bro.
Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Come on, come on, come on.
QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Wants to throw on third down.
Yeah, hit him in the butt. Punt that bitch.
Will bring up fourth down.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Harvin. Makes the grab.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Gets rid of it. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Big tight end makes the grab.
Boy, I thought he was going to knock that shit down. And now let's run this ball. Boy, I thought he was going to knock that ball down.
Pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looking downfield, it's Harvin. Finds us back in the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Cantrell. There he goes. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. UConn is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in stores deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by
Man, get that ball out of there. Man, come on.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the game.
Make that tackle. Let's go.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward.
Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. He holding him. He's holding it. No? Woo! Thought he was holding it.
I like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They just usually.
I thought he was holding.
If I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful.
Got him. Let's go.
They get him at the 15.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Third, fourth down stop. We'll see how defense has come up with in the half. It's been a big part of the story of preserving this lead. The Texans have showed some grip on the round. They've had opportunities to not fourth down.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Game. Let's go.
Down, and man, did they
Even if
keep
not,
that drive
yeah.
alive.
Fuck that. Run the ball. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football
4 times, and typically you take it away for it. The Texans have done. You win.
And I mean, Houston's got 4. It's not close with this game. I think when you take this game in, the big difference is one team has the line of scrimmage on both sides.
probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen. But you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a 3rd down.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The official was offered the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. He'll set up to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the 1st down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the double.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the
That's cool.
field.
That's still cool.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Here's a throw downfield late. Makes the grab down the left side. Off and running. Touchdown Tigers. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the...
He's lined up in the 8 at 6'5", 310 pounds, making plays on wide receivers off the flat. I mean, he's lined up in the 8 guys.
Period. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw at Tarvin. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.